This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense showing a bunch formation now. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 33, but good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play called. That one moves the ball across the 40. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He keeps it on the design run. Gets the first and still running. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. You make the tackle, but not before it gets all the way to the 30.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design move. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And the Wolverines with first and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. On both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Caught over the middle. It's Foster. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Will line up to kick it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. A solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set, get set.
They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Brought down, but broken tackle produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You've really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Hey, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Breaks an open space. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive.
42, spike.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it in the open. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Tack on the BAT, and it's 21-0. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Oh, and he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has it. Off and running. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted. intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense...
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set.
Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Braves. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now.
And that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. First down, looking to throw the ball. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's brought down there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. It is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He breaks free. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? He gets loose. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make the ball to the ground? Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Slides the quick throw. Touchdown, Michigan. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Opening play of the drive, they throw to the left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st and 10 play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Ohio State.
Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a quarterback keeper. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Wolverines! And that will give them the lead now.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. QB keeper all the way. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Design quarterback run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On the run here, lets it go. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, well, it says a lot about him.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
Bringing it out, it's Braves. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Take a break. Take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot right down the middle. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
42, Spider.
Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Oh, he's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Takes off in a bootleg. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Leaning on the run game here. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And here's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the quarterback just kneels down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.